Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. So, time for supper, and hopefully both these recipes turn out good. I've never tried either one, and I'm going to alter both of them. It's just what I do. If this bowl isn't big enough, I'll get another bigger bowl. So, one's supposed to be at 375, one's supposed to be at 400. I got it set for 375, and I'll just put them both in at the same time. So, we're going to take some red potatoes, and we're going to cut them into smaller chunks. Not too big that it's going to take forever to cook. You know, I was not very happy. I had a couple that I had to throw out, and I didn't get them that long ago from Sam's. And they were literally spoiling, like real super soft. But then when I got in there today, I seen those really big ones that I bought. They're going to have to be used up quite quickly because they're getting softer. So I might have to change my menu plan a little bit so I can use those up. I don't like to see food go to waste. I mean, it does happen, but I'd rather it didn't. So let's get all these cut up. I do have my baking pan over here, and I put parchment paper under it, and then I did spray that because I don't know how much this will stick, and I don't feel like having everything stuck. You know, I like red potatoes, but they have so many more dimples in them than your regular potatoes or your white potatoes, yellow, whatever you want to call them. But this looks so good, and Tom's like, yes, do that one. So believe it or not, for those people that think that Tom never looks at what I'm going to make, that's not true. It is. He looks at it, and if he says, no, I don't think so, then we don't make it. But generally, he'll try most things. He always says, you know, like you ask him what his favorite foods is, and he goes, anything that starts with F and ends in D. He likes his food. His cousin is the same way, and he says the same thing too. Alright, I have two more over here, but I think I'll just use one. And then I think I'll have enough. Because we got to make sure we have lunch for him the next day. Alright. So I'm going to put that off to the side for just a minute because I'm going to need it again. Now, I have my bowl. And I'm going to use, I know this sounds funny, but I'm going to use a half a cup of mayo, or you can use your Miracle Whip too. And I haven't opened up my mayo yet, so we're going to use Miracle Whip. I'm going to use just a little bit extra too here. Not too much, but I think I had more than the potatoes that they asked for. Alright. Sorry about that, you guys. But everything can go in the sink behind me. Now it says to add onion powder, garlic powder, seasoned salt, rosemary. I don't like rosemary. But I'm going to use that everything seasoning that I have, and I'm going to use that instead. I think I'm going to do like someone suggested, go to the Dollar Tree and buy one, and then just keep refilling it, is what I think I'm going to do, because this doesn't work that great to do that. And then we want to stir that all in with the potatoes. One thing I love is you guys, you know, you show me love when I try something new, and I like that. I really do. I try something new just about every day, but you know what I mean. I mean, I just thought this looked really cool and different. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you've ever tried mayonnaise potatoes. Look at that. Oh, that looks really good. Now you're going to spread it out on your tray. There's a couple stuck up in there. We don't want them in there. We want to use the whole thing. And we want to spread that out. Now these ones, it says 30 to 45 minutes. And about halfway through, you want to turn them over. Probably so that everything can get, you know, a little bit toasty and brown. All right, so that's the first thing. Now I'm going to see if my, oh, it did say to add some water and I didn't do that. Oh, well. That's okay. I'm not going to pull them all off and do it now. All right, hopefully this fits all 4 of my burgers on here. If not, I'll have to get a bigger pan. Yeah, that's not going to work. Hold on, guys. Alright, so I got a 9x13, and instead of just doing salt and pepper, on it says to mix it in with your burger, I'm going to add some of my hamburger seasoning on the top. Not real heavy, but I really love my hamburger seasoning, so I think this will add a little bit of flavor to what's considered maybe just a plain dinner, an easy dinner. Now it says to use big slices of tomatoes, but you know, I don't have the big slices right now, so we'll see how this works. And we want them to be thicker slices. And if we have too many tomatoes, that's all right. We will figure it out. So what we want to do is put that on the top of each one of these hamburgers. So I think what I'm going to do is chop another one or slice another one. And then I think I'm going to cut them in half, since they're not quite as thick as I think that they want them. So let's do that. Yeah, I think that'd be better. Nothing wrong with extra tomatoes, is there? And I could probably put these in a quarter and use those too. Most definitely. These are going to be delicious, I can just tell. Tom was like, I know it sounds really weird, but that actually looks really, really good. And I said, you know, I was thinking the same exact thing. It looks really weird, but it looks really, really good. So we're going to switch that over. And now we're going to take onions. You can do whole, but I'm going to do quarter, or do a half. And I'm going to slice my onions. Not super thick, but in between. I mean, this dish to me is something that, you know, you could have in your pantry or in your refrigerator, whatever it is, and make it an easy meal. Well, both things actually. So we're going to pull this over here, and then we're going to sprinkle those onions all over the top. And then I'm going to do something it doesn't ask for either. Should never surprise anybody when I want to do something different and add to it. That's just who I am, I guess. Because I'll find a recipe that I really like, but there's just some things that I would want to change to make it to fit my family, you know what I mean? And I think we should do that. So in that case, we're kind of reinventing a whole new recipe. In a sense, you know. So now they want you just to put that in the oven, and it cooks for 30 to 45 minutes. But I figured for a little bit of extra flavor, why not add a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top? So now I'm going to put both these in that 345 oven, and I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes so I can flip these potatoes. Because my potatoes, for some reason, always takes forever in my oven. I don't understand why. I don't get it. So now the side dish, because there is kind of veggies in there, because you got tomatoes and onions and all that good stuff. And I've got to use this one cottage cheese up that's dated for the 15th. So I thought maybe, I don't have any other fruit up here. I'm going to do just a ramekin full of cottage cheese and use this up. And because I've been talking about it so much, I'm actually going to save this tub to use something else on it. Why not? And then, when I don't have any fruit or anything, I just put some pepper on top. I know one thing, I want to get away from using this, and I want to go to that, you know that round thing that swivels and you can do salt or pepper? I want to go to that. Because this just doesn't chop up the pepper as fine as I'd like it. The salt does, but the pepper doesn't. So I'm going to put that in the oven for 20 minutes. Let's see how it turns. We'll get it flipped over and everything. And the burger, let me read this. I'm sure it said 45 minutes. 30 to 40. But you want to check your temperature on your meat to make sure it's hot enough. So, I'll be back and we'll see. So he timed it just about right. Tom just called, so he's on his way home from the parking ride. So this is dinner. Doesn't it look good? And I did try maybe 3 or 4 of those potatoes, and they're really good. And I also packed Tom's lunch for tomorrow. So now we're just waiting for Tom to get home, and he can try everything. Well, hi, Tom.
Hello.
I had the air on for you today.
Yeah. It was miserable in that shop today.
Yeah, and it's only June.
It was so humid in that shop, I thought it was going to rain inside.
Well, there's dinner. Give it a try.
Right, pretty good.
Yeah? Now, those are those mayonnaise potatoes.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Those are really good. But how they would have tasted with spicy mayonnaise.
I don't know. It might be good.
I ate all my food, and then I went and gobbled down all my cottage cheese to go with it, 'cause I was a little spiced out.
So those taste good?
Yes, it does.
How's the burgers?
Delicious.
So winner burger dinner?
Mm-hmm.
It's got your tomatoes on it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're gonna let him eat. You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a great night.